What is up, my most amazing Media Man fans? This is the Media Man, and this is Celeste, my very first review of 2019. Is it as good as the reviewers say it was? I'm gonna let you know. Alright, just to be clear before I get going, Celeste is the name of the mountain and not the main character. I'm simply telling you because I thought it was the main character myself. The main character is Madeline. I believe it's Madeline or Madeline, however you want to say it. Matters not. Not too much with the options, as you can tell, but there is a really cool assist mode that I'll just show you in just a second. As you can tell, even though I've beaten the game, I have a lot more to collect. I have not 100%ed it, and I just wanted to be honest and put that out there. Which I can, if you do want to see that, I can try to do that. But an absolute brilliant game. Now I do have assist on. Otherwise I would have died there. I did play it in default mode without assist, and it took me quite a while. And then I played it with assist mode on. So I can kind of let you guys know what the difference is. The game speed I keep at 100 because it feels good. The speed it's at right now, I don't want to change that. Air dashes I'm going to turn off right now, and infinite stamina, just so you can kind of see the difference in how our hero dashes. She basically has one dash, and then you need to bounce off walls and things like that to get up to the highest point in the mountain, because that's the main idea behind this. Again, no spoilers, but you need to get up a mountain. And there's a lot more meaning to it, which I'll talk about in just a minute. So if you don't want to hear anything about the game, now would be a good time to, you know, go play it yourself and come back to this review later. But I did turn back the infinite stuff back on because I do want to focus on the review and not dying. I did die a lot, I'm not gonna lie, when I didn't have the assist on when I was playing it regular. But just a great game. These little bubbles you see me kind of jumping in and out of, they actually boost you in whatever direction you're going, which really helps if you're playing on the default mode. Again, if you have an infinite dash, it doesn't matter. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the graphics. This is a gorgeous looking game, with one caveat, and that's depending on how you feel about it, honestly. As you can see on the screen, the text boxes where the characters are talking shows, you know, a lot of emotion, shows their faces, stuff like that. But the characters themselves on screen, they don't have eyes, they don't have anything. You can see when she's laughing, you can see her mouth. That's about it. So if that bothers you, then, well, look away. I don't know what else to tell you. It doesn't really bother me. I think the art is great. But the backgrounds, man, are they gorgeous. The water is fantastic looking when they have God rays. Those look great. This is the wind. The wind looks fantastic. I mean, anything that they put out there is just so beautifully done. The art style is so just absolutely breathtaking at times. Was really, really impressed, and I've played some of the best, you know, top tier 3D AAA games on a really good PC. So I've seen some stunning stuff. So when I say this game looks amazing, I'm telling you, this game looks amazing. And I've been playing games for a long time, so if you can take my breath away, then you're doing it right. So well done, guys, on the graphics. And I want to talk about sound for a little bit before I go and get into the story. This is one of those soundtracks that I want to own. If you do know if they do have this on Amazon, let me know and you know where to get this soundtrack, because it is an absolutely beautiful soundtrack. Now you can find cassette tapes all around the levels. There's a bunch of secrets in this game, and if you get this cassette tapes, you can listen to different songs from the menu, and you just sit there and play it, which is great. But you know, I don't really want to bring my Switch everywhere I go and try and put it in my pocket so I can listen to the soundtrack. But I just absolutely love the soundtrack to this game. Now, as far as voices, you know, I call it the standard Banjo-Kazooie kind of warbly kind of voice, which I don't mind. It works, and actually they managed to deliver a lot of emotion with the silly kind of, what I call silly speak, or Banjo-Kazooie speak, or whatever you want to call it, but not audible words. But just from the facial stuff and the way they say things, you know, the tone, they do a really good job anyway of delivering the emotion needed in this particular game. Which brings me to the story. Again, I'm not going to spoil the story itself, but I'm going to talk about a few of the themes, so if you don't want to hear about it, this is the time to turn off the review, go play it, come back when you're done, and we'll talk about it. If you don't care, then here we go. Okay, so the story absolutely stunned me in a sense. I don't know how else to put it as someone who has been through depression, been through a lot of stuff in my life. This speaks to depression a lot, and just kind of what it's like. There's a moment in the story where she's talking to one of the other characters, and explaining what depression is like, and she just nails it. And again, for a game where you don't really see their faces, they do such a good job with this emotional stuff. Actually, about a half hour after the game, I just had to sit there and just contemplate, and I, you know, couldn't really do anything else. So just absolutely brilliant story, the way it was told. I'm not going to mention too many of the characters, because a lot of the characters have to do with the way the story goes, and twists and turns and things like that, but just brilliant. Love the characters, love the story. It kept me going even in the hardest parts. I kept going, no, I need to get past this part because I want to see what happens. And that is a mark of a great storyteller. So, again, good job. Just an absolute brilliant game. The last thing I do want to talk about before I just wrap up the review and give you my final score is the replay on this game is absolutely phenomenal. Again, I told you I didn't 100% it. I don't think I even 99%ed it. The strawberries that you see that are white are the ones I've already gotten, and the red ones are the ones I haven't gotten. I still need to get a bunch of those. You unlock different bonuses if you do. Mainly a epilogue. Absolutely brilliant, so it's completely worth it. But a lot of replayability. I'm going to go back and play this again, you know, with and without the assist mode. And there's a speed run. I don't know if you noticed any options. You can put the speed run on and try to beat your time through each level. So just a very, very beautiful, well done game. This is my, honestly, 2D platformer of the year, and I say that with all sincerity because there have been a lot of really great games on the Switch, and this year I'm actually dedicated to bringing you a lot of what's great on the eShop, both old and new, so look forward to that. But pick this one up, it's absolutely worth it. Again, if you're not great at platformers, put on all the assist stuff and get through the story because it's absolutely worth it. And yeah, so there you go, Celeste, 10 out of 10. One of my favorite games I've played on this system, and that's saying a lot. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me for this review, and we will see you very soon, every Tuesday, Thursday, and I'll try to put in some bonus videos as soon as I can. But, love you, happy 2019, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye now.